Hey, what's up, yo? I'm your host, Big Arm.
After dark.
Yo, the industry plug.
Ladies, get your vibrators ready and all your ointments and your Jack Me oil. Because Big Arm is about to take you on a infamous plane ride.
What the hell are you talking about, man? Yo, but listen. Yo, I was whispering because the mic was loud. To be honest, I was like, yo, this joint's loud in my ear. Like, you like yours loud?
Yeah, I do.
I can't do it, but whatever. Listen, we thank everybody for tuning in. Billionear Radio, WLWNEAR, the Billions in there. I'm your host, Big Arm, the industry plug.
I'm your star, Lateef Billions, a.k.a. Little Tuffy Barnett, and the Black Testarossa.
Is it always going to be black?
Always.
Is black your favorite color?
Black.
It's going to be black. So it's
Ebony.
Gonna be.
I'm in love with Ebony.
Listen, today is season 3, episode 111. We're going to take everybody on an infamous plane ride. With the infamous Stroh brothers, you know that. Rocky, little turbulence.
Oops. Spilled my drink.
This ride's going to be dope.
You know, the cognac, moniac.
Hey, but we live on Glockenware, so tune in. You know, we live. If y'all new to the channel, like, comment.
Share, subscribe, hit that bell.
Yup, ring the bell.
All day
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ring the bell.
Yeah, there we go.
The world's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The world's going. Are you going to watch that fight?
Which one?
What fight you think I'm talking about?
I don't know.
So you don't know the fight?
No, I don't.
Okay, just say that then, man. Say you don't know
There's a lot of fights out there.
All right, what fight then? Name one.
Out there, 56 in Market.
No.
The bull tell you, right?
A lot of fights going on.
Boy ain't come back with his package.
You know what I mean?
He said he gonna upside his head. So
listen, it's the Crawford Spence fight, man, coming up, man. It's around the corner.
Crawford.
Who you got for that?
Oh man, I got Crawford.
Why you pick Crawford?
Just because he gonna win the fight.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
That's your answer. You know. So, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
The boy, you see what's going on with the with the Philadelphia Eagles defensive tackle?
Oh man, a civil lawsuit, bro.
You see that?
A civil lawsuit, bro.
That's only because you took a plea.
Oh my God, man.
We don't know what it's going to really be.
Man, they just trying to get some money, bro. They sue him because they said he left the scene too early.
Yeah, but 2 people died. 2 people.
I don't know how early he left the scene though.
One of the players died, and then you had the staffer died.
Right.
From University of Georgia.
Right.
So
they was racing, right?
Right.
So it was a lot of people out there, right?
I didn't say it was Fast and Furious kind of race. You know what I'm saying? Sky, man.
No, but you got to think about, high profile collegiate player. He probably was told to leave the scene. You don't know what happened.
Who's going to tell you to do a hit and run?
It wasn't a hit. He hit them.
A lead the scene accident. Somebody died.
But he didn't hit anybody.
Somebody crashed.
They crashed their car on their own. It was a race.
Yeah. So
he didn't hit them and they crashed and then he rolled. So usually when it's trouble, when it's them high profile, they got to get him out of there. They got to rush him like the FBI come in the room and get him up out of there.
Well, I feel like, but then I realized he didn't get the bag yet. He a freshman. I'm about to say, why you just pay him off? Why's it going? But,
I mean, 2 people lost their lives, and I mean, that's horrible and all. But, I mean, why are they dragging this out now? I mean, why now?
Because they want some money. They want some money. That's why.
Man.
Listen, I
trying to cash out on somebody else's death. That's. Is that the parents suing or who's trying to sue?
Somebody that got hurt in the car accident. fractured rib, punctured lung, all this kind of stuff.
Well, they got a lawyer.
Somebody that was in the car.
That's what insurance companies are for.
On the cars.
Now you trying to personally sue him because you found out he got millions. Now you want a piece of the pie. Wow. Forget the 2 people that lost their life. Now I'm going to try to get as much out of this as I could possibly get. I mean, it's a waste of time. In my opinion, it's a waste of news. But, okay. We can deal with that.
You think it's a waste of news?
I do. I do think it's a waste of news.
Tell me something that's not a waste of news.
Something with impact. You know what I mean?
What
something more like that young lady that was trying to save the child on the side of the road and got abducted. And she fought for her life for 48 hours. Her family didn't know if she was dead or alive. 25 years old. And then, she just popped up.
So do you think she really got abducted?
Yeah, I do. I think it was a setup. I think that the child on the road was bait.
That doesn't make any sense.
Come on, man.
It doesn't.
How that don't make sense?
All right, when you talk about sex trafficking and things like that,
yeah,
they don't want any attention. So they don't really. So when they do things, they do things without attention, without any kind of attention. That's what it's like subtle type of stuff.
So you saying they do it mostly undercover, like they just really trying not to be, known. Right. But don't you think that's the perfect bait though, to put a toddler out on the road?
All right, so let's figure this out. She was sex trafficked, right?
Right.
So let's assume that's what happened, right?
Right.
So 2 days later, they bring her back.
Right.
So was that sex that bad?
What?
I mean, was that sex that bad? I think we want to send her back.
Maybe.
Okay,
maybe she was more than what they can handle. Like she said, she fought for her life for 48 hours. She didn't get no sleep, eat, go to the bathroom, anything like that. She was fighting for her life for 48 hours. Now think about this. They put a toddler out on the road, right? And you saying that it's not that obvious, right? So why didn't anyone see her get abducted if that wasn't the catch? If that wasn't the bait, right? How come no one seen her get snatched?
How come they brought her back?
Who brought her back?
How she get back?
She escaped. What are you talking about?
Oh, she escaped.
Yeah, she escaped.
Oh, she just escaped. She escaped, disappeared, and she came back.
48 hours fighting for her life.
With no scars.
Look, bro.
No scars.
10 toes down.
What was she fighting? No scars. She ain't got a busted lip, face, nothing.
Hey.
No scars.
Maybe she was the aggressor.
Exactly. I'm not going to...
So what do you think? What do you think? What's your analogy?
I didn't. I just feel like some of this stuff is like clickbait and story news and they just want attention. You know what I mean?
Oh, so she went through the whole trying to save the baby, screaming, telephone, her cellular phone. So she left her cellular phone for attention?
What kind of phone was it?
Her cellular phone.
Yo. Who pronounced the whole fucking... Everybody says cell phone, but you say what?
Cellular. Her cellular phone. Is it not politically correct?
Oh, it's 100% correct.
Oh, okay.
You on point. But I don't let anybody say, "Oh, you have the cellular phone." Hey, Jesus, my cellular phone is this. I guess you could say cellular, but
she was missing for 2 days. I mean, that's horrifying, man. For your family, that's horrifying. They don't know what's going on. In my mind, I'm saying they probably like, they probably.
All right, so nobody saw her get snatched, right?
Nobody.
She comes back with no scars, right?
How do you know?
They showed her.
She could have had scars.
They didn't show her.
You got to strip her butt naked to see if she had scars or not. She could have scratches on her back. She could have big handprints on her ass.
They would have talked.
You don't know what's going on.
They would have talked about that. They'd have said she was scarred and battered. They brought her back scarred and battered.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
But she alive though. That's the best part. She's alive.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Because she probably still home with her family, right? They didn't really get too much detail on her situation. You know, she stayed home, whatever it was. But she probably wanted to go see somebody. See what I mean? She had to finagle this whole situation out. Why you not answering your phone? Why you ain't responding? Oh, I got abducted. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, if you get abducted, I gotta see some battle scars or something.
So she wanted to slide for 2 days.
Yep.
So she made all the baby on the side of the road, all that made up.
Okay, where's the baby's parents?
I don't know.
Exactly. None of this makes sense.
That's why I'm saying that the baby could have been bait. That's why I'm saying that the baby possibly could have been bait. That's a perfect track. That is a perfect track. Toddler on the side of the road is a perfect track for you to get out your car and see what's going on with that baby.
Who saw it? Where's the footage?
You're asking me, man. You gotta listen to the.
Anybody can file a missing person report.
You gotta listen to her conversation. I mean, her phone conversation was telling it all. Like, you gotta listen to the phone conversation.
Oh, okay.
Her phone conversation basically was, "This is Toddler, and I can't leave her. I don't know." And then and telephone dropped and all that, and she was gone.
Okay, so who was she talking to?
I guess her mother.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what have we ever heard of that before? This is why I'm saying this, because when the police did their investigation,
right,
they said they went all the way back to even 2007. They said the way she's saying it was like they've been like the people that's on these these sex trafficking cases and abducting things. They said that is never. They never heard a case like that. They've never done like that. They said saying the baby was bait. They don't believe it's true. So obviously they don't have any footage either. Nobody has cameras. The police.
Well, then we're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out down the line.
The police already said it.
Right.
Remember when? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go. Remember when we talked about? I talked about Tisha Campbell when she said she almost got kidnapped.
Right.
In the hotel and all this type of stuff.
Right.
And then they was like, we don't have no footage of that. There's no police report saying that happened. You know, I mean, if it happened, okay, great. Sorry to hear that.
Right.
I'm rocking with the police on this. Police did their investigation. They're saying it's false claims. It wasn't used for the baby. Baby wasn't used for bait. So why would the police say that?
So why haven't any charges been brought up on her?
Well, because what are you going to charge her with right now?
I mean, come on, man. For her to go through all that.
What are you going to charge her with?
You're going to charge her with something.
What? What are you going to charge her with?
I'm going to have to think on it, but
somebody says,
I'm going to have to ponder on that one.
Somebody says, I've been kidnapped. They say, well, we don't believe that happened.
Right.
We're going to charge you because we don't believe you.
And you got news, and you got people involved, and you got the whole nation watching. Ah, man. I mean, if that was false, then I don't know what to say about that. I mean, like, if it comes out that all of this was false, then she just ruined everything.
No, she didn't. She's the most popular person on the internet right now.
What you talking about?
This popular person.
Who's going to want to deal with her?
Everybody.
Businesses are going to want to do business with her.
Who says she's trying to do a business?
She already got a career.
What's her career?
I don't know offhand, but I know they said she had a career.
She worked for a job, right?
Yeah, she went to school, college, all that nice stuff.
She get another
job. Know, all that stuff they say when somebody's abducted. Oh, they were this and they were that and such a beautiful person and all that. I can't see her falsely doing that and destroying her career and just destroying her credibility completely.
Listen, I can pull up what the cop said, and I'm telling you, I'm going with what the police said. The police don't believe her story.
So what is it leading to? That means there's something else going on. Why would she do this? What is this about?
I just want to get some views.
Man, that's corny, man.
I don't know. No, I'm telling you what happened. She probably need to get away. Think about it, right? All right. I hate to go left, but I'm going to go left a little bit.
Did they find her phone?
I don't know.
That's the key.
That ain't really the key either.
Okay.
Because, all right, so.
Well, they did find her phone. The police found her phone.
Right.
And her car.
Right.
So she left her car, left her phone, staged all of this.
To go get some penis.
I told you not to say that up on this show, man. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying, she probably had to go see somebody.
Either you say pipe or you don't say nothing at all, bro. Don't say penis on it.
You say pipe, I say penis. You know what I mean? A pipe is what the plumbers use when they fix the stuff.
Exactly.
So we know what the.
I'm the plumber, and I came to fix the sink. Exactly.
Right. That's fine. you can use that.
This boy definitely couldn't come off the steps, boy. This boy not allowed.
You can definitely use that.
He was not allowed off the steps, y'all. He was not allowed off the steps. Please forgive me.
So where I go is that she wanted to see somebody. And she had to come up with some kind of story. Maybe she has a boyfriend or something. Maybe she's in a relationship.
She's 25, man.
26.
All right, 26. Who's going to stop her from seeing who she wants to see?
If she's in a relationship with a boyfriend or she has a guy, right?
So she went through all that to go get some pipe, some different pipe. She wants some. That's dumb, man.
Why could that? Why could that not be believable?
Women just don't go through that, man. Women just do what they want to do.
Oh, they don't.
Women just do what they want to do. They don't. They don't go through that. I mean, come on. That means she's showing. You know, like she cared. You know what I'm saying? That's a caring act. Like, I don't want to hurt you, but I really want to go see this guy. So I'm going to act like I got abducted. I'm gonna be gone for 48 hours, and then I'm gonna come back.
All right, so let's just play it out, right? Let's just play it out.
All right, bro.
She got to come back.
Right.
Where were you?
Don't nobody know.
You got to have a story now. See what I'm saying?
Don't nobody know.
Boy kept a little too long.
Well, when she came back, she's going to have to give a police report. And she's probably already given the police report, and that's why the police probably don't believe the story. You know what I'm saying? First, that's how you get people. You ask them what happened, and while they telling you the story, bunch of holes, bunch of Swiss cheese start going through the story, and then that's how, you know, people get caught in lies.
So if I have a friend that's in media news, listen, I need you to run the story about getting kidnapped. This is what happened to me. I want everybody to know.
Right.
And then it gets out. You were kidnapped. Boom.
She said she fought for her life for 48 hours.
With no scars.
Her boyfriend even said it. She fought like valiant for her life.
He wasn't even
for 48 hours.
He wasn't even there.
Yeah, but he
wasn't even there. And the other guy watching like.
But what I'm trying to tell you is, if it was on that type of time, the boyfriend wouldn't have had her back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The boyfriend would have been like, fought for your life. You lying. You ain't even fighting for nothing. You can't even fight. That what the boyfriend would have been like.
The boyfriend, you don't know how long they've been together. He probably don't know if she can fight or not. You don't know. We don't know that. But what I'm saying is, she had to have a reason why you were going.
That's a hell of a reason, man. That's one hell of a reason, bro.
Okay.
I mean, that's just too much. I mean, just do what you're gonna do.
I was believing the story up until the police said they don't believe the baby was bait, and they don't believe this. They don't believe that she's saying, "Well, the baby was bait." They saying, "Well, nah, they don't think." They said that's not how they work. So I'm just trying to tell you what the police say. I'm not saying this. Police saying this.
I mean, okay. I mean, just be riding down the road and say it's a toddler on the road and be on the phone with somebody about this toddler. I mean, I just think that's just too far-fetched, you know, just to be something that she would make up just so she could disappear.
Yeah.
Because I obviously didn't think she was coming back between me and you. I thought she was gone. Because in my mind, I was like, dang, a toddler, that's perfect bait. And now they got her. She ain't coming back. But here she is.
That's the problem. How does she? That's what I'm see. Now you see them come. That she ain't got a bruise, a scar, a black eye.
No guns, no mace, no knife, no nothing. Just
right.
You got away from these.
What'd you say? Let me go to the bathroom real quick. You climb out the window.
That's a possibility.
Right. That's what happens. Well, when you do that kind of stuff, somebody's going to escort you.
Well, I don't think they that dumb. Now that they real high.
I don't think that happened.
I think they high tech with it now.
I don't think that happened. That's all I'm saying.
Well, man, that's horrible.
Yeah, I don't believe
if it didn't happen, that's horrible, and she's a horrible person. So
I don't think she's a horrible person. People do it all the time.
Nah, man. You don't do stuff like that. You don't put your family through that. You don't put your mother through that. Come on, man. You don't put people that love you through that. That's ignorant.
People do anything for penis.
Pipe, man.
They do anything for penis.
Oh man, I'm gonna get you a rainbow headband.
At least you know where to get them.
Funny dude, man.
So look, man.
Yeah.
So what's crazy is that now everything this whole Titanic thing we're talking about, right?
Right.
We're talking about this Titanic. We're talking about this little poor little boat that sank, yellow submarine, whatever it was, and imploded. And so now we have a cruise ship coming out. And they said it's 7 times bigger than the Titanic. Yeah, it'll be available next year.
It's a big ship, bro.
Right.
7 times bigger than the Titanic.
Yes.
What's the price tag on that?
Because pretty much, because 2024, they said 7 times bigger. So pretty much what they're saying is this Caribbean, it's called the Icon of the Seas. Y'all Google that, Icon of the Seas. It's this whole Caribbean cruise line.
Who's the owner? What's the name of the
cruise
company?
line? And it's under construction in Finland, right? And so it said it's 2,800 rooms, 40 restaurants, and bars, 7 swimming pools, a large water park, and more.
Okay.
And they said the Titanic only held 3,220 people.
Okay.
And this is back, 1912?
Okay.
So this thing doubled that. The Titanic had 2,000 guests. I said that, 2,000. That's about, it guests, 2,000 crew members. Yeah, this thing has 2,800 rooms. 7,000 guests and 2,000 crew members. The Titanic had 3,320 people.
Yeah.
So I don't think, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And I don't want to just, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say it. It's gonna sink again. Like the Titanic's gonna be sinking even worse. It's gonna sink. It's gonna be a big problem. If the Titanic sinks, and this thing's big, it's 7 times bigger than the Titanic, what do you think this thing's gonna do?
I don't think it's gonna sink. I think it's gonna sink as far as revenue. It sounds like a great idea, and I'm pretty sure
you gotta see the picture though. When
they had board members, and I'm pretty sure they had people who invested, but they're gonna lose their money, and they're gonna jump off the top of a building and kill themselves. That's what I think is possibly gonna happen.
You think people are not gonna get on this thing?
I think that in order for this thing to be successful, the 7,000 people that's going to be on that boat, you'd have to at least be charging everybody $250,000 a piece.
No.
At least.
It's a cruise ship.
And it sounds like $1 billion cruise ship.
But it's a cruise ship. So that means there'll be cruises.
Okay.
Multiple cruises.
All right.
One day they're going to cruise here, go to the sea.
Yeah, okay.
You're not going to charge all that in one trip.
All right. We'll see.
It's a cruise ship.
I guarantee you they misjudged the market. I guarantee you. I guarantee it won't last a year on the water, and it'll be it's going to end up a replica museum where people could come visit, or it's going to be stationary. And how many restaurants on the damn boat?
40. 40.
Man, come on.
40 restaurants and bars. That thing's huge.
Man, you're going to have to put it somewhere where it docks. It's going to have to dock somewhere in a major party city, first of all. 40 restaurants. And they might as well just turn it into a hotel and put a casino on board, because that's how they're going to get their money. They're not going to make listen, whoever invested in this is about to jump off a building.
Nah, it's a big company, man. It's a whole thing. It's gonna make a lot of money, but it's gonna crash. That's all I'm saying.
It is gonna crash.
That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna
crash. The Titanic was that big, and it sank, and because it hit something.
Well, the Titanic crashed into the sea. No, this is going to crash into financial abyss. That's where this thing about to crash into.
Everybody's going to be wanting to ride it.
Yeah, okay, man.
You got people doing heroin.
All right,
and people
man.
doing drugs. You think they're going to hop on the tag?
Come on, man.
Think about it.
Come on, man.
People just, they're daredevils.
You got businesses like holding on to tooth and nail.
Would you get on it?
To stay open.
Would you get on it?
Nah.
Why wouldn't you get on it?
I'm not thinking about it.
Why wouldn't you get on it?
Why would you?
Because it's 40 bars and 40 restaurants. It's a lot of food on that thing, man.
And how many swimming pools?
What I say?
And a water park. A water park.
It's 20.
On the boat.
I think it's 20 swimming pools.
Oh man.
That's like 20 or 7.
They're gonna have to load that boat, man. They're gonna have to fill it up.
Oh yeah, 7 swimming pools. 7.
Yeah, and I guarantee you all the restaurants your bill gonna come to $500, $600, $700, $800 every night. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
All right.
That was a dumb investment.
It was not.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When it crashes, I'm gonna call you.
Crash right into financial abyss.
But I hope when it crashes, everybody survives. I want to clear the air.
They not.
No.
They jumping off buildings. Divorced. No, people gonna get divorced because the wife will be like, "You put all our money into this, in this 40 restaurants and 20 pools."
All right. So since we're talking about restaurants, and I know you did mention museums. Your boy Jay-Z. In Brooklyn, the public, library in Brooklyn, they created the exhibit of Hove. Yeah, it's a whole situation.
Okay.
It's going to be open throughout the summer and throughout the fall. They got it's a whole lot going on.
Yeah, Beyonce was there too. After her show, she went and next day she, I guess, flew or rode, whatever, and she was there for that monumental moment for Jay-Z. And what is it exactly?
It's an exhibit.
Just an exhibit of all his music?
Yeah, it's called, it's pretty much called, I said it wrong. So Jay-Z wrote a book, right?
Right.
It's called The Book of Hove. Let me just be clear, right?
Right.
It's The Book of Hove. And it's a book, and it's also, it said vinyl or something like, you know what I mean? It said vinyl, but he wrote a book, and so what the library was honoring the book. So now they have an exhibition of the book.
Oh, okay.
Right? And inside, so inside this book, pretty much it's like everything is in there. Like his history, his past. They said unreleased photos, songs. They got like Baseline Studio where he recorded like most of his albums, some of his albums. They got a replica of that set up in there.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? I think it's like,
so he basically just built his own Hall of Fame with just him in it.
It's the public library in Brooklyn. And it
public library?
The public library. It's free. It's free to the public.
So you can go in, get books, read, but you can also see all of his
memorabilia and everything.
Memorabilia and stuff like that. Okay, that's fly.
I mean,
that's fly.
Supposedly he didn't pay for it.
But that'll get a lot of folks to the library though too. A lot of fans.
Well, what they're going to do? They're going to just look at his stuff. It's the library is 352,000 square feet. So it's going to be interesting.
But he's going to get donations. It's a free library. Well, he's going to get plenty of donations.
Supposedly it has nothing to do with him. They did it for him. In honor for him.
Okay.
It has thousands of archives, objects, including original recordings, masters.
If he was there, it had a lot to do with it.
They got never-been-seen photos, iconic stage wear, prestigious awards, recognition as well, videos, artifacts from every facet.
Because he had to sign off on a lot of things.
Right.
So,
and this opened, it said July 14th, they just opened this thing up.
That's fly, though.
You know?
Shout out to Hov. Congratulations on that monumental moment, Hov.
Yeah, so
keep it moving, bro. Keep it pushing, Hov.
And they say, so I was. They said they got audio clips. It's gonna be interesting, man.
Okay.
They said you can bring your own headphones and everything. I guess you can listen to, like, some of the music.
That's fly.
Right. So it's gonna be interesting how they,
Yeah, that's fly.
But I seen some of them online. I'm like, it's crazy. You know, it's like replicas. They got the rock hole, the rock hands and all that. I seen that on there. Yeah. So
library.
Yeah, a whole library.
That's major.
And for the young ones, they got like paper planes where they can fly planes and stuff. For the young ones, they can make paper airplanes.
Okay.
You know, like it's all set up. Like
so they got arts and crafts also.
Arts and crafts. There you go.
Okay, that's fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's major on
So
hold.
basically, all 13 of his albums are going to be all. This is what it's all about. It's 13 albums, all combined. This whole history situation.
That's,
you know.
Yeah, that's fly. It's fly, ho.
So we'll see how this thing go.
I think that's going to be major, and I think that's going to be always an imprint. Is it in Brooklyn?
This is why I wonder why I sit next to you sometimes. What did I just say?
That's major for Brooklyn, man. Yeah, man, that's major, man. That's gonna be there for a while, bro.
And they doing it days after he got an Emmy nomination for co-directing Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show. So that's how it really ties into, you know. So it's a whole thing, man.
Out of all that, the library is the most important part.
Yeah, I guess so.
The library.
I guess so.
And no shot at Hove, but that free public library in Brooklyn is the most potent part.
I mean, we'll see how the exhibit goes. I think it's a dope situation, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I've never heard that before. It's like, so Jay-Z's that great, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is.
Is that great?
Yeah.
You gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
You give him his flowers.
Yeah, he dope.
Say he does what he does.
Yep.
You know. So this is nothing about nothing, but I just want to comment on it, right? So this OnlyFans chick, right? I got into a fight with a popular blogger, right? It was like an exhibition fight. How they do the whole pay fight,
right?
So they went like, I guess 5 rounds or whatever it was, right?
Two females.
And
was it in the mud with the bikinis?
It was in a regular ring. It was a boxing ring.
Oh, it was an actual match.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just happened, you know. So she's a popular OnlyFans girl, right?
Okay.
So I'm only mentioning it, right? Because I'm watching it. You know how we watch the videos and stuff too. So she wins the fight.
Right.
She gets excited, right? Wins the fight. You know. So when she wins the fight, she actually flashes her boobs to celebrate that she wins. The crowd around. She just pulls her breast up. I said, okay, maybe.
You did say OnlyFans, right?
Right.
All right, well, that's official.
No, but it was in the OnlyFans situation.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She won the fight. She was excited. And she gave her fans something to cheer about. Her nipples.
I think it's gonna impact now when they start trying to do more fights. Is what I'm saying.
What do you mean? In what way?
Tell people they can't pull their breast out.
All right. Well,
I think everybody gonna start pulling their breast out.
Well, it's too late. If it's an OnlyFans fight, it's probably
she was the OnlyFans. The other girl was a popular blogger.
Just a popular blogger.
Yeah.
Well, she did the right thing.
So it was like one of them.
She did the right thing. Did you see him?
You know, I saw him. I just told you I watched
the
videos.
What you think?
I knew you were gonna ask that question. It wasn't really big. Wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't really big.
Nah, it wasn't big.
Fat nipples, nothing. Little tiny nipples.
Yep, you're still a pervert. Yes. You're definitely still a pervert.
I just wanted to see if it was something to go look at. You know what I mean? Something to check out. But you just discouraged me from that.
You just seen one brush, you seen them all.
No, you haven't.
You haven't seen them all?
No, you haven't.
Okay, all right.
Nah, I don't even sit there and say
it's
that.
It's on the internet.
Nah, bro.
It's on the internet.
Nah, bro.
It's on the internet. You know what I mean? So, while I'm in that range, right? So, I told you about the Adam 22 guy, right? We talked about that, right? And pretty much, his wife did the porn star scene with The porn guy. He let the guy bang his wife. Put that way.
And her eyes rolled in the back of her head, right? You talking about that one?
What are you talking about, man? What is you talking about?
It's the bull that let his wife bang the porn dude, and the porn dude banged the wife way far surpassed any type of way he banged his own wife.
Well, that you really can't say that, but the whole point why I'm tripping on this because
right,
no, he gets mad because somebody else is talking about on the interview that he banged his wife, right?
Right.
Talking about he banged his wife, and he said he did it better than her husband, right?
Right. Her eyes was rolling to the back of her head. He said his pipe got numb from piping it.
You know that's entertainment, right? So can we just but
all right.
But the point is,
he was piping it though.
So dude, you watched that video? I don't know. Let me know. Did you watch it? Did you watch the video?
Out. Yeah, I watched.
You found the video?
Yeah, he dug out.
You ain't find that video.
He dug out.
You be making stuff up.
He piped it down to a nail polish.
I'm tired of you lying on this platform, man. If you couldn't find a girl with boobs on the ring, I know you couldn't. I
wasn't looking for her.
Oh, it just popped up on your phone?
No, I mean, I saw pieces on Instagram. And then you know how they say with the link at such and such. So I went to that part, and then I saw, and then that's when I checked it out.
I'll be glad when you stop lying. I do. I will be glad when we can actually have a show and you stop lying.
It's just that simple, bruh. It's just that
simple.
simple.
It's that simple for you to lie. you know you lie every show. And sometimes when I tell you, say, yo, I lied to you. I mean, you shouldn't tell me, oh, I lied to you. That wasn't true. I lied. I didn't have COVID. I didn't go to the hospital. I lied to you. Except when you wouldn't tell me to come to the show.
That makes it the truth, though. By me telling you that it was a lie makes it the truth.
At the moment, you lied. At the moment, you lied.
But you end up getting the truth in the end. So it's not a lie.
A year later. A whole year later.
But don't sit up here and act like you don't lie too, though, bro.
I don't lie to you.
You do.
I don't lie to you.
You done told me 1,000 lies.
No, you thought I was lying. You didn't believe me.
No, you told me.
You thought I was lying. You didn't believe me.
Thousands of lies, bro. Thousands. I'm like, dang, Arm lied about that. Dang, that's crazy, bro.
I know you ain't talking
But I don't get upset.
Oh. Well,
I don't get upset, man.
All right, here he goes. Wait a minute. He's about to come up with this song. Let me hear it.
Nah, man. It's always a bunch of lies.
All right, let me hear the lie. Let me hear the lie.
I don't want people to know what's going on.
They know.
No, I don't want them to know, man. I don't want them to know.
They know. They already know.
They don't need to know that, man. They don't need to know how Arm be just
tell me a lie.
Just piping stuff up, man. It just be like, whoa, be like, oh.
All right, tell me a lie.
You just put people up there, man. You leave them there too.
All right, tell me a lie.
Put them up there.
Tell me a lie. Tell me a lie.
That's cool, man.
It's not as bad to lie.
Because I'm not upset that you lied.
It's not as bad to lie. Last week, you want to text me, oh, yo, Cam said he got somewhere to something to do, so make sure you're on time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
There's a lot of truth in that.
It's not a lie. Okay. So tell me the lie that I did. Mm-hmm. Tell me the lie.
Nah, I don't want people to know that.
Oh, because you can't think of one that fast?
No,
okay.
I can think of some, but I mean, it's business. I don't want, people to say like, that's how y'all running this thing. Yeah, man, we running it off hope, bro. Straight hope.
So, meanwhile, man, as we get all the way over here about you lying all the time.
Okay. But I don't. I pride myself on not lying.
Oh,
that's why when I do tell one, I always tell you I did.
It's a lie.
It's not. Nah.
You never tell me it's half the
truth.
Time.
It's the truth.
I'm not gonna do this with you, man.
All right.
Because you lie about everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do this with you.
Lying ass Lateef.
Thank you. You said that right, man. Thank you, lying ass Lateef. But my whole point with this Adam 22 story with the guy banging his wife and the whole thing, and the guy talking about it, at 22 gets and he says all this stuff about he gonna make it rough for him and they can make it messy. He gonna expose him. At the end of it, he says, "You are now blacklisted from banging my wife again. You can never bang her again." I'm looking like, what, dude? What? What just happened? What? So it was like, yo, you allowed to bang my wife. And now because you're talking, you can't bang her no more.
Yeah, I don't get that, man.
Yeah.
I don't get that, man. I don't get that.
Right.
Man. You blacklisted from banging my wife. You can't bang her no more.
Right. That's my whole point. I said that was kind of crazy. That's why I had to bring it up. And sometimes we fell into you lying.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right now, I'm not gonna talk about Biden student loan thing because they said, listen, we're not doing that, Biden. Biden had a whole plan to make everybody like not pay for like 10 years. You come out of school, you ain't gotta start paying loans 10 years later.
And the Supreme Court overturned it, right?
They said we're not doing that. And it's like, and it hits the taxpayers though, because taxes end up going up to cover for those students.
So people who thought it was forgiven back to paying it again. Now that's horrible, man. That's horrible.
Well, I don't know what that's going on with that situation. I can't really say.
That's wild, bro. Because you thought you was scot free, and nah.
But they said it was
back in debt.
I don't know if they got to pay it back again. I don't know if it even happened. All right, so here's one of your favorite stories, right? Because you got these parents get arrested after a toddler found naked alone with cocaine in the system.
Oh, man.
Oh, right. I know you love these parents that shouldn't be parenting, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I came across that and I'm sitting there like, how does the baby get cocaine in the system? A toddler left on the side of the road. And I said, it must be some young kids getting high, not paying attention. Right? So
now you said toddler, so that's 2 or 3 years old.
Right.
Butt naked with cocaine in his system.
Right.
Found on the side of the road.
Side of the house.
That's worse, man.
The neighbor called because the baby was unattended for like 20-something minutes. That's what they said. And then when they went to, they said the baby was dealing with heat exhaustion. That's what was happening. This was in Alabama. But they got arrested. The couple got arrested.
And they should be arrested.
It was a 2-year-old daughter at that. It found alone naked. Cocaine in the system.
Ain't no telling what they was doing to that little baby. Man.
Well, they wasn't doing nothing to the baby. It's just that they was. So what happened is there was guns. It was guns around in the baby room. There was drugs. They found over 100-something pills in the baby room. There's a lot of drugs going on. So they probably was selling drugs.
That tells you right there a lot. That tells a lot right there that they was doing strange things to that baby.
They said drugs and guns was found within the toddler's reach, though. They said the toddler could have easy grabbed it. That was the issue. Could have easy grabbed it. That was the problem.
Wow.
It was inside an apartment at that.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
And so they were called because the neighbor found it. So the neighbor found it.
Yeah.
And they said, suffering from the heat situation.
Well, they need to go to jail. They never need to see that baby again.
Well, that's what they're going to do because
that's horrible, man.
He's 23, she's 21.
Yeah.
And they've been charged with chemical endangerment and 2 counts of possession of controlled substance.
And guns.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I figured that story was for you because you like to hear about these parents.
I'll try to figure out which one of them was the dealer, though. The girl or the dude. Like, I mean.
They probably both was the dealer.
That's crazy.
They probably both was the dealer. They had all kind of drugs.
You a 21-year-old female, and your choice of a man was someone with drugs.
Hold it, it's better.
Guns,
they found 100 oxycodone pills. They found 100 oxycodone pills, cocaine.
That's wild.
All kinds of stuff.
That's wild.
Yep. And they said it was found in the child's bedroom. It was guns. Yeah.
In the child's bedroom.
That's where they hid it. So they had 3 semi-automatic handguns.
And you were the man that chose to hide his guns, his drugs, and his pills in your child's bedroom.
Right.
That's the man you chose to be with.
She probably did it too.
Wow.
She probably did it too.
This is what we dealing with.
Yeah, I just found it crazy that even happened.
They put the guns, the drugs, pills, and all that other stuff
in the baby's
room.
Right.
With the baby.
Right.
And then you found the baby butt naked, no pamper or nothing, on the side of the house.
They didn't say that. I don't know if it was butt naked.
From dehydration, right? On top of that.
They said heat issues, right?
And cocaine in its system.
Yep, when they put
a toddler.
When they ran tests on the baby, they found cocaine in the system.
Oh, gosh. I thought I heard ratchet, and I thought I heard the worst of ratchet, and I thought I heard the worst of trifling, man.
So they're going to take the child away from them.
Man, you hear something new every day, man.
But I'm going to tell you what probably happened.
They should take the child away.
I'm going to tell you what probably happened, because they were so young, right? They probably felt like, you know what? If we hide it in the baby room, nobody's going to look. That's probably what they were thinking.
That doesn't make any sense, man. That's dumb. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. No disrespect to you.
I didn't say it wasn't dumb. Hold on. I didn't say it wasn't dumb.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I didn't say it wasn't dumb. I'm just probably thinking, and for them to find all the drugs in the baby room, they thinking that's going to be the stash where nobody's going to look. It's like, who's going to think of checking for the drugs in the baby room? But they're young. They don't know. They check all the rooms. They don't realize that.
I'm going to tell you how dumb they is. The baby was doing cocaine, man. The 3-year-old toddler was doing cocaine, bro.
No, I think it ate something.
It's the same thing.
I think it ate.
Consumption is the same thing. I don't care if you snorted it through your ears, your nose, or your behind. Consumption is the same thing.
Wait, you snort coke to the behind? I didn't know you could do that.
Weirdo, bro.
What? You said it. You said. I didn't say. You didn't say that.
It was meant as metaphor, but somebody could stuff it up your behind. That's for doggone sure, bro. They do a lot of weird stuff out here, man. It's a lot of weirdo stuff that go on out here, man. But back to the story. I mean, there's nothing in my mind that's going to say the safest place for my drugs and my guns is in my child's room.
That's been done before.
Nothing is going to say.
That's been done before. But it was sealed and put up, locked up, and the baby couldn't get to it. But that's been done before.
Yeah, but they checking the whole house, man. If they got the warrant, baby, shady, shady, every room is getting checked, bro. So there's really no place safe in the house for you to put your guns and your drugs and all that, man. That's why they tell you don't sleep. Don't, don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say that. All that supposed to be so far away from you where you can just go, put a key in the door and do what you need to do, handle your business, and then go back to your home. Nothing is supposed to be in your home but your legal gun, period.
Stop acting like you're so good Samaritan, man. Get out of here with that, man.
That ain't a good Samaritan.
Tell him something. Nothing's supposed
smart
to be.
Samaritan.
Nothing's supposed to be in your home except for your legal gun. That's all it's supposed to be. Go ahead with that, man.
Listen, man.
Listen.
Unless you want to do jail time, you want to be out here doing jail time, you stupid. You're not supposed to keep that stuff in your home, man. That's just a dumb drug dealer, man. That's it. You dumb,
all right, listen.
Stupid.
I really want to get into this story. I don't want to run out of time. I think this is a real sad story, right? Let me say. So I'm going to get into that. Listen. Oh, man. Ow. So, listen. Black women, my black women.
We love you.
Black women, black queens.
We love you.
Black women. I'm talking to the black women in America right now.
We love you.
When you go overseas, understand the laws are totally different. You're not going to be able to do what you want to do in America when you go overseas, like Dubai, for example.
But you ain't got no manual script neither. It ain't like you on the plane reading the manual about what you can do and what you can't do.
So listen, there's a woman,
truck driver
from Houston. She gets arrested
for screaming.
The crazy thing about it is
women are not allowed to talk loud and scream in Dubai.
But the crazy thing about it is, I'm like, when you hear the story, she wasn't even driving the rental car.
No.
She was a passenger in a rental car. Her friend got in an accident, so she wants to go collect her stuff, and they say, you got to pay this whatever amount first. So she
undisclosed amount.
I mean, they ain't say the amount. So,
why? When you hear that word, when you hear undisclosed, you know what the amount was.
What was the amount?
It probably was something not normal. Could have been 10,000. Could have been 15,000.
That's not what that means all the time. It just means they just not going to focus on that.
Could have been 25 to 50,000. But anytime you hear that,
so
undisclosed amount.
So I mean, she's been there for 2 months now. So here's the thing. She gets it. So she starts snapping, yelling, screaming, snapping, going off.
Right.
I guess she's trying to scare the people that work there.
Because she just want her stuff back.
And the cops come and just arrest her.
Yeah, but the employee was disruptive too, though. The employee was loud and disruptive and talking crazy to her.
It was a guy.
Yes, it was a guy.
They said the women don't have no rights over there in Dubai.
Yes, yes.
They don't have, well, I can't say no rights, but
that's how they allowed to talk to their women.
So she's being charged for screaming. And they took her passport. And they revoked her travel. So she's sitting there for 2 months. They finally got a lawyer. And they said she's looking at jail time because over there it's considered jail time.
Can't be that much.
Who wants to go over there for anything?
Can't be that much jail time for screaming. She might get a month and then get up out of there. And Dubai is a very beautiful place, too.
You think it's going to be a month?
I think so.
You think a woman, how they worded it, is like she's pretty much out of line.
But she went over there for employment. She would be the first truck driver.
No, she's on vacation.
Dubai.
No, she's on vacation.
No, she drives a 18-wheeler, bro.
No, not in Dubai. She's from Houston, originally from California, but she's now living in Houston.
Yeah, but she wanted to drive trucks in Dubai.
No, she's on vacation.
You don't want to listen to me? Then you ain't get the story right, bro.
I got the story right.
Why would they say the first female truck driver in Dubai?
No, they had a rent-a-car.
They showed her driving the truck. It was a Mercedes-Benz truck. 18-wheeler.
Remember, she was a passenger in her girlfriend's rental car.
Did you see her driving the truck?
She was a passenger.
That's true, but didn't you see her driving the truck?
She was a passenger.
That's cool, that part, but didn't you see her driving an 18-wheeler in Dubai?
It's a passenger.
She wasn't a passenger, she was the driver.
No, she got in an accident. Her girlfriend got in an accident in the car.
Forget her girlfriend, she was driving an 18-wheeler in Dubai.
Why does the truck matter?
Because she would have been the first female truck driver in Dubai.
Well, if she already drove it, then that means she already did it. So she was the first truck driver.
But now she's in prison, though.
Exactly, for 2 months.
I don't get it. That's wild, man. But, hey.
Well, I'm just saying.
I never heard nobody go to prison for screaming.
That's what they're trying to say. Like,
wow.
Over there, you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like we're going to lock you up for screaming.
Yeah. So, therefore, you know it's different laws and stuff that you need to abide by in different countries. You can't just be Americanized and think you can get away with the stuff we get away with here. Some foreign countries ain't going for half of the stuff we do here.
Right.
I just heard a dude that when his country, it was a mass shooting, now he getting ready to de-arm the entire country.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
One mass shooting, we de-arming everybody. That's it.
That makes sense.
Taking everybody guns.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm visual, right? So I'm picturing this black woman in Dubai snapping in the rental place.
That's normal for us.
Hey, man. Oof.
I mean, for us, it's normal.
I know, but I guess.
But over there, they ain't having it.
At all. At all.
You get to twitching your head and sucking your teeth and talking loud, your black ass going to jail.
And they revoked her travel.
Ain't funny, man. Ain't nothing funny about that.
Why you laughing?
But I'm just saying.
Why you laughing? Wasn't funny.
Damn. That's crazy.
It definitely was crazy. All right, something disgusting. You got to do something disgusting, right? Dang. Because, well, we could dance around, but yeah, that's disgusting. But, so.
This a closeout?
Yeah, you know. Well, I'm going to tell you something stupid first, and then I'll tell you something disgusting. So stupid is the Miami TSA officers. They get busted for stealing money and cash, stealing cash out of airport, doing airport screenings. It's like the whole TSA people. So like there was like a whole team of them, and it was like distracting people while they some going to their luggage. I mean, take their stuff out. One took out $600. They belong to steal the money.
Robbing.
In Miami, TSA workers, 3 of them. 2 guys, a girl. The 2 girls and the guys in their 20s, the 1 guy's in his 30s. I'm like, you guys are idiot. They have the cameras to watch. Cause people started complaining, but they stuff being missing.
They fired and they're going to prison. Right?
They're in prison now. Right now they're in prison.
It didn't even take long.
And that's federal. TSA.
Yeah. Hey, dog.
I'm like, why would you do anything at an airport? There's 1,000 cameras.
And was it worth it? Was it really worth it?
Because now you lose your job.
And you're in prison.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. Just go to show you how desperate people are these days. Huh?
But this is me thinking, right? If me, you, and somebody else are doing money scams at an airport per se, it's a 3-way split. It can't be that much money. It's a 3-way split.
Or it could be whatever you find, you find. It could be that way. They all could just be going ham. One person could have been like, look what I got. And the other 2 like, damn, how you do that? Oh, okay, bet. And then they all just start going for self.
Nah, it's 3-way split. It's supposed to be 3-way split.
I don't know.
Because it was...
split nothing. You get yours, I get mine, and that's how it's going to go down.
That's how you move?
Yeah.
I'm glad I know you're that selfish.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no capers with you.
Yes.
We ain't robbing no banks together.
No.
You supposed to split it, man. But split it. All right, here's something disgusting. I close out with something disgusting. So it's this principal, right, in New York. He's now lost his job. You know why he lost his job?
Why?
This guy needs to get beat up, really. But I'm not going to beat him.
Tell me why this principal lost his job, man.
Middle school principal, he lured a teen girl with Grimace milkshake nuggets after meeting her on Snapchat.
This is the principal.
Principal of the school. He's been the principal. He's been the assistant for 20 years, but this school for 10 years.
He got her with the milkshake, the Grimace milkshake, nuggets, and what else?
Well, he was luring her, right? He was luring her, and they say he was talking to her on the purpose. He's on Snapchat, and then he reveals that who he was
Dummy.
To her.
Dummy.
She's 16 years old.
Oh man,
16 years old. So the investigation was launched, right? And he's 55. He's 55. She's 16. They snatched him up. And when they snatched him up, this dude, right? He had the Grimace milkshake, the chicken nuggets, and the pack of condoms.
Whoo! This dude.
Yo, when I seen the chicken nuggets and the pack of condoms, I was just like, yo, this guy, man.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I think it was a terrible situation. I think he's
And this happened that the principal was white and the child was white.
Love this color stuff, boy.
I know for a fact.
We was doing good.
I know what they do. I know what they do.
Oh, so you're saying white people are pedophiles?
Yes.
Wow, man. Dang. So there's no black pedophiles.
It's some.
So why do you feel like white
There's
people
more white pedophiles than black.
How do you make that statement, man?
Catholic churches, priests. It was just a priest.
Do you
on social media?
Do you know how many
saying what's wrong with being a pedophile?
Do you know how many
priest?
Do you know how many black
a white priest?
Okay, but do you know how many black children, right, in these neighborhoods right now, right? They got pedophiles. They pedophiles.
I mean, it's sick people in all groups. But I'm just saying the majority.
How do you say
that? And where it comes from.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can, because that's where it came from.
Don't you know somebody that dealt with the whole pedophile situation?
No, I don't.
There's a lot of. Well, I used to work with the children, so there's a lot of children that go through this. Like
I understand that.
Uncle touched them. Uncle Ray.
Right.
Grandparents.
Right.
Neighbor, friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So pedophiles is not a race, man.
I'm not saying it's a race, man. I'm just saying that it's more of a white disease than it is a black disease.
How do you make that?
Because they do it on a mega scale. Or they do it on a mega scale.
I love how you close
Catholic Church.
I love
Catholic churches. Catholic priests.
You don't think it's pedophiles?
White priests.
Wait a minute. You don't think it's pedophiles in Baptist
white
church?
detectives, white police officers who go around looking for young black children to molest.
Listen, I'm just trying to help you out with your statement because you really think you're making sense.
I am making sense.
There are a lot of cases, and even in churches, the pedophiles are all over.
Okay.
You're just saying white people are more pedophiles than black people. So what about all the black children that's been dealing with being molested?
I'm not trying to, disclose that. I'm not trying
You are saying that.
Put that to the side.
You're saying that
I'm just trying to tell you where it's being done on a major scale. Who's more likely to do it? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Because every time you hear these stories, all right, well, bring up a story where a black kid got molested by a black priest or a black person.
Why would I want? Here's one thing I'll tell you.
How come we never hear these stories?
They don't always tell. They go and tell.
You believe that?
I counsel. I talk to them. I know.
All right, but through the media and world news, who is doing all the pedophiles?
You gotta make a police report.
I understand that, but when you look at world news and you look at the news, who is doing all the pedophile stuff on a major level?
All of it doesn't.
What do their faces look like?
Every police report doesn't go to the news.
They quick to put us on TV for robbing and stealing and shooting and killing. You think they want to put them faces on TV? Or is it that it's just so much of an abundance that it can't be helped? Sometimes, like they say, pressure bust pipes. Some type of evil sometimes pushes itself to the surface. They don't want to put them white faces on TV and the media and show you that these men are pedophiles and touching these children. They don't want to do that. But they're forced to do it because it's so huge and so mega that it get pushed out.
Listen, there's a lot of black children been molested, man. So you can't just say that.
I'm not saying that they're not.
You're saying that the white people do it more than the black people. And I'm telling you, a lot of these communities, a lot of these programs, black children are being molested by black family members, black friends, black. So you really can't make that ignorant statement, man. I ain't gonna say
it's not an ignorant statement.
I'm not gonna say let you.
It's not an ignorant statement.
Where are your stats?
Where's the ignorant statement?
Where your stats that says that white people do it more?
What are you saying? I'm just gonna watch the news.
All right.
All you gotta do is watch the news.
So we gotta close out. We gotta close out. On that note, we thank everybody for tuning in. Billionaire Radio. Because this guy I don't know what to say about this guy. Anyway, episode 111, season 3, in the books. We out.
Billions.